So he's going to have so many spells with Tombstone, Freeze, and NATO. So he has a lot of things that can shut down hogs, but we're still going to get a hit.
Sussing out of your luck. Work harder than pain. And that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's JKK Tag, and today we're back at it again with a Hog Rider Cannon Cart deck. So this deck really thrives on defense, coupling the NATO with the Princess and Ice Wizard. You just want to cycle as many of those as possible. You're able to get back to those excessively quickly. If your opponent ever doesn't defend against a cannon cart, they can just straight up lose the tower. I highly suggest you guys check out this deck if you guys are wanting to run a fast cycling Hog Rider deck that's perfect for 12 win grand challenges and laddering. Let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section. Alright, we got a game against Oscar in 1988. We're going to be saucing out a good luck. We're going to go for bats in the back and we're going to split them. We're going to see what he wants to do about it. Whew, he's not doing anything. Okay, he's going to drop Zappies. I'm going to go Ice Wizard in the back. Same lane as the two Zappies. So he's going to end up going in for a Battle Ram. Okay, I see you, sir. So I need to go Skellies, I need to go Princess. We need to get sufficient firepower to mitigate that Battle Ram push. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a counter push at all with the cannon cart. We should deny him about all of his damage. Did allocate a Fireball there, so I feel very confident going in for Hog Rider Bats here. See what he has. He's got P.E.K.K.A, but the P.E.K.K.A is going to get slowed down. The Bats are ravaging the P.E.K.K.A. And wow, bury the bat. Making sure that the P.E.K.K.A knows his name before he falls. I wonder. Cannon cart stays alive, right? Skelly's here, just to make sure. Cannon cart's actually on top of the tower. He got super aggressive. Oscar, you can't do that to yourself, man. You're savage. So that's the thing about cannon cart. It's an excessively overpowered card. If your opponent feels like they have the upper hand, and then in single elixir they overcommit, they don't have enough elixir to deal with a cannon cart, it crosses the river, they basically lose half their tower. So that's one of the things with this deck. You cycle back to cannon cart so fast and they just don't expect it. I'm going to fireball that. I'm going to go Ice Wizard. NATO it all back. Then drop Skellies. Try to swerve on that Battle Ram right quick. And he zaps, but it doesn't matter. That Ice Wizard placement was prime. I drop Hog. Should have dropped it earlier. Battle Ram will still, Hog Rider still gets a hit. Still protect the Princess. Bandit still dies, but you know, it could have been better. That's what I'm trying to say. Electra is going to die here. Ooh, that was a swerve. That was a miss. Yikes. It happens once in a while. Can we get some Chief Pats in the chat, guys? That was a fail and a half. I'm going to end up having to go in for a NATO. He might zap, and then I just go in for a Hog. He doesn't do it, though. Still going to go for Bats. He will zap them, but I just can't eat a Barbarian hit for no reason. Stack as many Princesses as possible, because he doesn't actually have Log, right? So, might as well, right? Definitely going to go Fireball that. Get that out of sight, out of mind. Sauce out another Hog. He might go for Flying Machine, but it doesn't really matter. Bats will get on top. I'm going to go for Ice Wizard. And this time I have a feeling... Nope, I actually missed it twice. Oh my god, it didn't matter though. I feel like that's the most times I've ever missed a Flying Machine in a game. I just don't feel okay with missing it twice in a row. GG, well played and peace out, Girl Scout. That's crazy. We're going to go Skelly's in the back, and he's going to go in for Goblin Gang, so I'm going to go for an Ice Wizard. I'm going to get ready and raring to see what he has. So he's going to go for Collector. Probably going to be 3 Muskies, right? So what I'm thinking is I probably want to go for Hog in the middle. And then I'm going to get ready with a Fireball. See if he goes Minion Horde or something. He doesn't have Goblin Gang in the cycle, so I think that the Collector is forfeit. Please, Hog, go on top of the tower. Thank you. Valkyrie is forfeit as well. We're going to be up Elixir. He might have Royal Hogs with this. He's probably going to have Royal Hogs, Goblin Gang, cycle deck with Bats, Ice Spirit, Zappies. I'm going to go Princess just to cycle it. So that's obviously not the case since he just sauced out a Miner. Doesn't have Royal Hogs. So he's probably not Minion Horde then. Just use his Zap. I'm going to go Bats here right in front just to protect the Princess in case he goes Goblin Gang. We're actually going to get some hits because of that. That's really good for us. Those Bats, wow, putting in work. And then he actually reveals that he has Minion Horde, as I expected, right? I said that he probably would have it after seeing the Princess. It's a distinct possibility. So he's down a lot of Elixir. We still have the Princess on the map, so let's counter push with the Hog Rider right in front. He might go Goblin Gang here behind. Right here. He might Goblin Gang. Yeah. That's pretty obvious. I want to make sure that I protect from the Valkyrie. So I'm going to go for Cannon Cart, make sure the princess is always alive, because we protect and appreciate our princess like none other. Princess Protection Program is fully in effect out here. Getting on top of the tower yet again. Cannon Cart protects it. And he's going to have to spend way more elixir than he wants to. He actually pre-zapped skeletons. I didn't drop skellies though. That was a good play with the pre-zap, because if he didn't, he wasn't going to be able to kill the princess, so he had to. He was thinking one step ahead. That might have looked stupid, but he actually had to do that. So very well played on his end. I'm just going to fireball that immediately. He's going to go for 3 muskies, but I'll be able to outcycle. So I'm not really scared at all. End up going for the NATO, pulling them all in one lane, because we got those quick fingers, boys. End up going for Cannon Cart. Going to end up going for skellies. And as I said, we fireball out here. 24/7, 365. End up going for an Ice Wizard. I'm gonna NATO it back so that he doesn't get any damage. Cannon Cart's still alive. Ice Wizard's going in the lane I want to still. We have made like 0 misplays this entire game. It's so clean. Gonna go for another Hog right in front. And he just zaps the King Tower because there's nothing he can do. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Tough matchup for him, especially when we know what he's doing, and I've played so much 3 Musketeers that I know how to counter it excessively well. You just NATO the 3 Muskies in one lane, you get positive elixir trades, fireball the Collector so they don't get elixir advantage, NATO the 3 Musketeers all in one lane, so then you can fireball or utilize the Princess's splash damage to kill it. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. He was definitely a good player, but it just didn't matter. I'm going to go Skellies in the back as my opening play, see what he wants to commit to. Princess in the back now because he didn't respond. I'm going to go Hog Rider with 2. 2 skeletons might distract any type of unit he drops. Cannon Cart, okay. So we're in a precarious position. I'm going to go NATO that to King. I have to. Oh no, Cannon Cart! It was targeting the wrong thing for a little bit. It doesn't matter, because it still would have killed it on this side. As long as it doesn't get a hit, we're fine. Activating King Tower early on is really nice for us. And obviously, he's going to have Golem, right? So, Night Witch, Cannon Cart. He's going to go Golem right at the river, like in front of this Night Witch. If he doesn't, I'd be surprised. He looks like that type of player. Oh, he's got Giant. Okay. So, I'm going to go Skellies. I'm going to wait. Wait till the last possible second, and then NATO it back further. So, the reason I do that is because I want to have more surface area to work with the Giant. So, now the Giant has to walk all the way back. The entire way it walked. So unfortunately, I actually have to go for a Cannon Cart here. Can't let his Cannon Cart cross. Probably the most effective way of killing it. And our Cannon Cart still crosses. Wow, that was super clean. I can't believe that worked out the way I wanted to. We end up basically taking his tower. So if you guys picked up on anything from that interaction, wait till the last possible second, then NATO everything back. Don't NATO back like in a panic. I see a lot of people when they're running like Ice Wizard Princess decks, they NATO back immediately when they see all the support units. That's not something you do. You wait, then you do it. Hog Rider because he's down elixir. I know I can take advantage of the situation. He might just lose his tower, and that's exactly what it's looking like. Perfect, guys. Let's go. So we're trying to do the same thing. He's going to Cannon Cart opposite lane. It's a fact. Yeah. Dude, I'm actually just reading these people like books. So I'm going to fireball this. So we can get some nice damage. Clean. Smackdown. End up going for a Hog Rider here. I'm going to go in for bats as well. He's just going to log the Princess, but it doesn't matter. He's going to go in for a Night Witch, but it's going to die, or all the bats will die. He's got to set up clean defenses 24/7 here. So again, I'm going to go Cannon Cart. I'm going to go in for Ice Wizard. So the sketchy thing is the Cannon Cart opposite lane. It might happen. That's really the only way. But he's committing really heavily to this push, so he just kind of forfeited that ability. He also logged, so that means that the Night Witch isn't breaking through. He's going to go Cannon Cart same lane into our Cannon Cart. So I was really expecting opposite lane because that was the better play, but he did not do it. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. I feel like I would have had to like NATO it backwards as the Cannon Cart was like locking on my tower, and then barely NATO it back last second, so then it would die to my tower. But then it wouldn't be in range of my tower, and that's what I would have ended up doing in that situation. GG, well played, peace out, Girl Scout. Alright, so we're going to start off the game solidly with the Princess in the back. We're going to wait and see what this dude wants to do. We're going to be saucing out of good luck. We still have our Ice Wizard. Ooh, okay, so I can get some really nice Fireball value. I'm going to wait, though. Maybe he'll drop something else. Last possible second, sauce out the Fireball. No chip damage with that Magic Archer. Now he has to scramble to defend against the Princess. Mega Minion will not get a single hit on our tower, so I'm okay with this. Actually up a little bit of elixir here, because the Fireball was an even trade. So what is he going to do here? He's got Zappies. Zappies, Magic Archer, Bridge Spam, right? Oh, no, he's going to have Royal Hogs. Okay, so he's going to have Royal Hogs, Valkyrie. Bats are going to eradicate the Tombstone. Actually get some nice chip damage, too. I'm going to go with Skellies. Try to draw that to King, so I don't have to deal with them. I'm going to go Bats right on top of the Zappies. Activating the King Tower when they split two of them is always the best play. And then focus on the other side. Exactly what I did. Split damage, but activated the King Tower. Now I can just NATO them in the middle, and we're going to have a great situation afterwards. So, Mega Minion will get a hit, so I'm going to go Hog. Can also like pre-fireball the Tombstone that he's about to drop. Or not. I'm really surprised he didn't drop a Tombstone, guys. Huh. That's whack. You had enough for it, bro. So I'm going to go Cannon Card here. Make sure that we go off to the side, and these go Royal Hogs. Okay. So can I NATO this? Hopefully it all dies. Skellies, please. Okay. So that ended up getting way too much damage. It's unfortunate, but we're still vibing. Still can't believe he didn't go for a Tombstone when he had it. Did he really think I was going to pre-fireball? Because that was a pretty whack play that I just did. I'm going to end up going in for an Ice Wizard. I'm going to end up going for a Princess. Really? Try to obliterate that as soon as possible. Maybe get the Cannon Card on top of the tower, and it does. Let's go. Very nice start for us, guys. Obviously, I have to be wary of the Royal Hogs. So I don't really care about the left-hand side as much. The right-hand side is way more pressing. I know that the Princess will be able to throttle everything. The Ice Wizard will slow it down. And we're just trying to make sure that both towers are even, because it will be a 1-0 victory. There's no point in doing anything else. So I go for the Fireball, and he drops a Tombstone further away, so he loses the game. So sometimes you really do need to go for pre-fireballs, and as a result, you guys saw, even though he had Magic Archer, the pre-fireball is what caused him to misplace the Tombstone, and we won the game because of that. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pre-fireballs are OP. Alright, so we're in a Hog Rider here. Get ready with a Fireball. This dude's going to go for a Tombstone. So he's going to go for Tombstone Mega Minion, most likely going to be a Lava Loon deck. I'm going to have to go for an Ice Wizard to counter push. Kill that Mega Minion, kill the Skeletons. Pretty solid for us. Actually, going to go for Skellies to make sure that he does not get any hits on us. Oh, wow. He's going to go for a Graveyard. Unsupported Graveyard. If he freezes, wouldn't surprise me too much. A lot of people that go in for unsupported Graveyards typically have freeze. I'm going to go for Princess in the back. I'm going to get ready with a Hog Rider with those Bats. He's going to Poison as well, so he doesn't have freeze, most likely. He's going to NATO this, maybe? Definitely going to NATO. Okay. Hog Rider still gets a lot of hits, so that's good for us. We're going to be up Elixir. Does activate King Tower early on, so this is a little bit of a deficit for us to start off the game with, but I'm going to go for a Cannon Cart. Maybe we can outcycle him and get back to a Hog. I do have to cycle Skeletons and then Bats, and then get back to Princess, but I think this is going to be well worth it. Should die. Now I go for Princess. See what he does here. Wow. He just doesn't have an answer. He has to go in for a Tombstone because he just doesn't have a good deck composition to kill princesses at the river. That's really good for me. Look at all that damage I got for free, guys. So he does have Tombstone and NATO with this graveyard deck. Oh man, I didn't realize how hard of a matchup this is going to be for us. Very difficult, actually. I'm probably going to have to Fireball cycle him out. Not sure, but that might be the direction that we're going in. He drops anything near his tower. Definitely going to be prone to fireballing him. Cannon Cart's still alive, so I'm going to go for a Hog here. Fireball for sure. Give me a hit. Ah, no. Barely no. Ice Wizard. Notice where I dropped the Princess, so he's not able to poison. So he does have freeze. So this is even worse, man. Yikes. This guy is really aggressive with his spells. So he's going to have so many spells with Tombstone, Freeze, and NATO. So he has a lot of things that can shut down Hogs. But we're still going to get a hit. Wow, man. Outplaying him. Really hard. So he's going to go in for a Freeze. And then I want to go for Bats. I actually have to go for NATO on defense as well. These Bats are super scary. Have to go for a Fireball here. Hog will get shut down, but it's still fine. I just need one more hit, please. Oh my gosh, really close. No cigar. Go cannon cart. So I'm getting ready. My body is prepared, sir. I'm trying to cycle so I can get back to fireball, and the cannon cart gets on top of the tower. Dang, man, I still can't believe I won that game. That's insane. This man, he had almost everything you could possibly ask for. He's got NATO, he's got freeze, and he's also got tombstone to shut down the hogs. That was really sketchy. I did not have poison. Really glad to win that game.